All right, I'm Nick. Today we're going to spend a few minutes. We're going to talk about the Springfield Prodigy Comp. This is the 4¼ inch version. If you're not familiar with it, it's optics ready. It's not a bad pistol out of the box. Okay, I think it's about $1,500, depending on where you live, where you get it. And it's just not that practical for me. It's not a bad gun. We had some problems out of the box. We fixed those. The gun is running great right now. It's been running great. Out of the box, we did have a few failure to feed issues. It was pointed out that was probably an ejector tension issue. I took it apart, I adjusted the tension on that, and it has ran flawlessly. Now, this is the first day, and I already put about 50 rounds through before I started this video. First day I've shot it without an optic on it. We have shot it a few times on the channel, but I've actually shot more rounds through it off camera than on camera. And it's a fine shooting pistol. We haven't had any issues that we had with the original Prodigy, so that's really good to know. We did have some trigger issues. I want to call it issue. I call it a grip issue, realistically. I put some tape around that grip safety, and those problems went away. Also, after we just put more rounds through it, it broke in, and everything started to work a little bit better, okay? So, no issues with any of that stuff. It is pretty dirty right now. It has at least 350 rounds through it since the last time we cleaned it, okay? Which is including, it'll have another 100 through it before we're done right here. Overall, it's a fine shooting pistol. It is extremely flat. You should have been able to see that in the video. And if you didn't see it, you guys can see it right here. And then I'll tell you why it's just not practical for me. Got a little sloppy, started to miss a little bit right there. Cutting some more trees down over there right now. It's important. Tree maintenance, all right? Got to keep the shooting area clean, so you just cut down as many trees as you can with 9mm ammo. For me, this is a toy. This is a range toy. I've said it in other videos. I like to buy guns for the experience. I go out, I purchase them locally. I have a great relationship with a local dealer. I get the guns pretty quick and easy, and I can form my own opinion. I look at this as a hobby. I buy the guns, I shoot the guns. Say I lose $200-300 on a gun like this, I am okay with that because I did it for the experience. I don't go bowling, I don't go golfing, I don't spend money on other things. This is what I spend money on, and I'm here for the experience. We created the channel just to give a unfiltered view of the reality of buying new guns and just shooting them, and this is no example. There's no exception to that. When we got it out of the box, we had some small issues. We worked through those, no big deal. And now I'm going to sell it because it's fairly heavy. I do not think that something like this is more reliable than a Glock 19. And if it's not more reliable than something like a Glock 19 or an M&P 2.0, I don't think it's worth having. Okay, I'm a very practical person. This is a range toy. I only need so many range toys. I have plenty of self-defense toys, right? So I liked it. I had fun shooting it. The comp does make it flatter. So if you are looking at getting a Springfield Prodigy or a Springfield Prodigy comp, the comp does make a difference, although it's probably a port, okay? But it does make a big difference. I'm going to reload these last 20 rounds. I'm going to pull from the holster, run some more rounds through it. And that's one of the reasons I keep this TLR1. It fits in this universal holster, so I can put that light on a bunch of different pistols and just run rounds through it. Overall, though, I don't think it's a bad pistol. I don't want anyone to think that. I have nothing really negative to say about it. It's heavy. I would never everyday carry something like this. I don't want anyone to know that I have a gun on me, ever. Wherever I'm at, the idea is I'm just a random dude who's there, and no one knows that I am carrying anything. I could not conceal that pistol during the summertime in the state of Florida and not print. It would be impossible for me. And I'm 5'11", 200 pounds. I just couldn't do it, okay? Not to mention I'm extremely active. I'm not sitting in a car all day or a truck. I'm not sitting in an office building. I'm on my feet. I'm moving. I couldn't do it. And I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Even if I was going to carry a full-size pistol, this would definitely not be, this wouldn't be in my top 10, okay, of guns that I would carry that are full-size. But let's run some more rounds through it. Let's go to the holster. I do like the external safety. I'm a big fan of that. Obviously, one of my favorite carry guns is M&P Compact 2.0 with a 3.6-inch barrel with external safety. I'm a big fan of it. I like it. I think the gun points well. I think it shoots well. The grip is very nice and aggressive. Kind of like sandpaper though. Carrying that, rubbing against this belly of mine or my love handles, I wouldn't like it. Very soft shooting though. Recoil, nah, not much. I will tell you that this is the first day I've shot it without the dot on there, and it's actually weird. It's weird getting used to. I was shooting with the dot, the window's huge, you know. You go back to this little tiny front sight, and it's just hard to find. Oh, last one. That's the last round put through the gun. It did make it close to 400 rounds without being cleaned since I had it apart last. Nothing bad to say about it. I haven't had any hiccups. The last 200, 250 rounds, that grip safety hasn't been an issue. I did have some problems riding the reset. That's not the gun, that's me. Should be letting my finger out further. Shoot a bunch of different pistols, and then I have a problem with that. But overall, man, I've enjoyed shooting it. It's just not for me. Great pistol, though, just not for me, okay? So I appreciate you guys watching. Let me know your thoughts. If you're a big fan of it, if you carry this bad boy, let me know down in the comments section. Thanks for watching.